Hey guys, hope everyone's going well during this time. Just remember that God is with you no matter where you are, even if we're not all together in the same place. So let's put our let's get our hearts right and worship with each other.
From the miry clay, you set my feet Hello! Welcome to our first verse of the week online. I pray that you're all safe wherever you may be, whether it be at home or at work. I pray that God has continued to provide for you and all your needs, whatever they may be. Every week I'll be presenting to everybody a verse that we can apply or think about in context to our lives as Christians, whether it be in the present day or just in general to how we live. So let's get straight into it. Our verse this week is from John chapter 6 verse 35. And Jesus was talking to the people, said unto them that he was the bread of life. Anyone, including us, that cometh to him shall never go hungry. And anyone that believeth in me, including us, shall never thirst. John chapter 6, verse 35. So what does this mean for us as Christians in our daily lives? Well, Jesus said to the people that he is the bread of life. It just means that we won't be completely satisfied without him in our lives. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that if we get hungry or thirsty, we don't eat or drink Jesus. No, but it does mean that if we put all our faith and trust into him, he will provide for us when we are hungry and thirsty, even in desperate times like today. Of course, this also means in our general life that we will never be completely satisfied without him. We could get all the things that we've always desired and reach all the successes in our life that we've always dreamed to achieve, but at our life's end, we may never be completely satisfied unless we have Jesus Christ in our lives. Of course, this also means that Jesus Christ is our ticket, our bridge, our way to get into heaven. And without him, it's impossible. We need Jesus in our lives to not only fill that fulfillment that we miss from our lives sometimes, but also to mean something for all eternity.
Have you acted honorably and in good faith by making Abimelech king? Have you been fair to Jerubbaal and his family? Have you treated him as he deserves? Remember that my father fought for you and risked his life to rescue you from the hand of Midian. But today you have revolted against my father's family. You have murdered his 70 sons on a single stone and have made Abimelech, the son of his female slave, king over the citizens of Shechem because he is related to you. So, have you acted honorably and in good faith toward Jerubbaal and his family today? If you have, may Abimelech be your joy, and may you be his too. But if you have not, let fire come out from Abimelech and consume you, the citizens of Shechem and Beth Millo, and let fire come out from you, the citizens of Shechem and Beth Millo, and consume Abimelech.
There's a guy in the Bible by the name of Jotham. Now, what Jotham experienced is just beyond incredible. Jotham was one of Gideon's 70 sons, and one of the other sons by the name of Abimelech. Now, he was a selfish and wicked man. Now, he killed all of Gideon's 70 sons except Jotham, because Jotham was the youngest as well, and he ran away and he hid, and Abimelech wasn't able to kill him. So Jotham runs off and hides from his half-brother Abimelech, because Abimelech was the son of Gideon's slave girl, so she was a concubine. Okay, so he was illegitimate son in a way, and so because he wanted the power, he wanted to be the unofficial king in Israel at that time. Think about Jotham. Can you just picture Jotham right now and the experiences he's going through? So he just lost all of his brothers. So you can just imagine the pain and the grief, and then being pursued and tried to be killed by his other half-brother. So you can just imagine just the betrayal and treachery and the anger And then you group that together. That was Jotham's experience. Terrible, tragic. And so the question is to you, when was the last time that you felt the injustice, the hurt, the attacks on you undeservedly, but nonetheless you were being attacked for no reason, betrayed, and the pain from that, and that it consumes you so much, and you just don't know how to deal with that? Was there ever that time? Did you cope? Did not cope at all? And so that was the story, because Abimelech wanted to be the king. He was a wicked guy. And so that's what he did. He killed. And he was after Jotham. But what's fascinating about this is how Jotham responded to that. How Jotham responded to the situation that he's in. So Jotham flees into the mountains to get away from his evil half-brother. And when he comes back, it's funny because it's really interesting. Instead of making it so personal and seeking revenge, instead, he becomes, in a way, God's messenger, God's spokesperson. And in a way, it becomes God's prophetic justice to the wickedness that just happened. And the question is, how did it happen? It's pretty amazing that Jotham comes back and he becomes God's spokesperson and messenger. Wouldn't be personal to you, albeit certainly personal for me. But for Jotham, there's something spectacular in all this, and it's just mind-blowing how he responds. You know, you just imagine the tremendous pain and hurt and grief and anger and resentment, all that. But something wonderful happens. Something happened to Jotham that he comes back and it's no longer his own selfish pain and pity, but he speaks for God. Something magically happens. And so what we learn from Jotham is that he looked to God. Despite the pain and the misery and all that, he looked to God, and somehow this tremendous strength and comfort and healing and love worked on his heart, on his life. When was the last time that you were so badly hurt that there was no way out, and then you were just consumed by all that pain and bitterness and all that anger? It could be your friends, could be your family, it could be even at church, your workplace, your school, anywhere that you felt betrayed, attacked for no particular reasons. And how did you deal with that? Well, Jotham dealt with it by going to God. He found his strength and all that is necessary to see it through. And God will see you through. God will bring the healing. God will bring the comfort and the peace for you. And God is the way out. And so Jotham doesn't seek revenge. So he seeks God, and God does the rest. God looks after you regardless of what happens to you, regardless of your situation and circumstances. He's got your back. And so in these times of great turmoil within you, this chaos, don't dwell on that pain and the bitterness and the anger. No, dwell in his amazing presence. Dwell in that. Don't be consumed with all the negativity and vengeance. No, be consumed with his amazing presence. You know, and don't look to other people or to yourself to find your own justice, to find to attack them back. No, but look to Jesus Christ, who's the perfect example of humility, of forgiveness, and of love. So when the next time something bad happens, some injustice happens to you, where you're the victim, where you've been wrong for no particular reason, Look to God for all of his goodness. Look to God for his provisions. He is your way out. So be like Jotham. This is how you handle it. Be like Jotham and let God reign in your heart and in your mind. May God bless you. Peace. See you later.
He is jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane. I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. And oh, how he loves us all. Oh, how he loves us. How he loves us all. He is jealous for me. Love's like a